Hello and welcome back to my channel. So this week is going to be a little something different because I'm finally done with the Mintabie Parcel. I figured we should do a recap of the stones. There are 14 that ended up cutting. Um, so basic stats of the parcel, it was I think 285 carats and it cost me 500 Australian dollar. Uh, Plus of course shipping, plus customs, which are never nice, but there you go. So first we have to remember that I sold a piece, a big piece that ended up being kind of messy, and I sold that for to let's say 50 Australian dollars. So yeah, so we have the 50 there. Then this stone, which I remember some people really liking because it was framed by the black. So this stone is 1 carat, and I have about 60 Australian dollars on it. Every value I'm gonna give is going to be in Australian dollars, so we can compare more easily with the um, original price of the parcel, of course. So yeah, 1 carat, $60. This one is 2.5 2.05 carats, and I have $30 on it just because it's very transparent and there's actually a few small inclusions here, but it does have some nice color, so not bad probably for an inlay. This tiny stone, 0.7 carat. I do really like how it looks, and I have $40 on it. This stone, 1.45 carat. Um, it does have some not great stuff actually. I think it has a bit of webbing officially, or at least, yeah, maybe webbing or maybe not. And the back is also, you see that there's sand there, so it does show up a bit if you look at it without. Uh, yeah, you can actually see it through the stone. So this is a 1.45 carat, and I have $25 on it. Next, 0.95 carat is this little piece. There we go, with some nice color flashes. I would say floral pattern. Um, and I have $30 on this one. Here's the back. Number 6, 1.2 carat. Some very nice pattern, quite thin, but quite nice. Not the most impressive because it's quite light and it doesn't have the best brightness. So I have $70 on this one. Next, 1 carat. Um it just has, you know, this mess and this mess, but it does show nice color. Quite thin. You see that there's sand at the back. So I have $30 on this one. Next, yes, 2.1 carat. This one has good brightness, very very strong red. So this one it's a 2.1 carat and I have 160 on it. Next, 2.65 carat. This stone, not great color. It does show some, but it's nothing exceptional. So 2.65 carat, and I have only $60 on it because yeah, it's big, but it doesn't have the color you would hope. Next, the second to heaviest 3.4 carat, but it's the Spinfire that's quite weak, that is very typical of Mintabie. It mostly looks like a gray stone until you pay close attention to it and realize there's all these small colored dots. So I have $50 on it. Next, 2.75 carat, and you have color everywhere from this one. Decent thickness as well. So 2.75 carat, $200. This one, it does have, good color, indubitably. This is particularly nice, but there's obviously all this black mess in the back and here. So I have, actually I think it's even maybe even an inclusion here, but doesn't distract so much beauty wise. So 2.45 carats, and I have 60. Next one, this one is very good looking, but there's just this thing that looks like one of these sand needles. So it's 3 carat, but I have only 90 on it because of that flaw that might end up being quite problematic. And last but not least, the one that I've shown last week, 3.8 carats with this very nice piano, these very nice ribbons of color. For me, this is kind of how I see it the most. But it doesn't show up so much for you. You mostly see these reds. So this one was 3.8 carats, and I have $280 on it. So if you take all of that, and you make the math, I paid 500, and I think I can get. I think the theoretical value is about 1,235. Obviously, offers are always welcome, and they are worth nothing until they're sold. Speaking of selling, they are going to go on the Australian Opal sales website, which is in the description. In the next few weeks, it takes me quite a bit of time to do it. If there is one that you're interested in before that, you can always send an email to the account that's also in the description, polishedopals@outlook.com, I believe, and we can discuss it that way. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this week. Next week, I'm probably going to work on some QRPD stuff. There's no guarantees. And that's going to be it for this week. So as always, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fancy things. And I will see you in the next one.